Remember what I warned you about last week? You thought I'd forget?
I got a song ready.
Welcome to Friday Night D&D with DM Kalsto.
Happy Friday, and Ari has a song. Go for it, Ari.
I need a Friday. I'm holding out for a sash until the end of the night. It's gotta come soon, it's gotta come fast, and I hope we're ready for the fight. We need a Friday. We're gonna be playing till the morning light. It's gotta be prepped, it's gotta be set, and it's gotta be led by a cat. Led by a cat.
Bravo.
Oh, damn. Well done.
Well done. I'll tell you what, I'll give you all inspiration for that. You already have it, but you got it for everybody else. So there you go.
I'll take it.
I have a feeling I'm going to come to regret that, but it's okay. I can always kill you later.
You know I use it stupid. Don't worry.
Don't worry. I will never use it.
I will tell you, some of the most insignificant decisions that you think that you make are some of the most impactful things that happen.
Yeah, like passing Bob a note that I just wanted to talk to him, but I'm like, I'm never getting a chance to do this, so I'm just going to write it down. And then inside
There you go.
Go.
So, we'll just pick right up where we were last week. So, as you had finished killing these non-Deathclaw creatures in the red, basically looked like a red desert kind of plains waste, you had killed these and fled into the cave where they seemed to have been living, away from the tree where you had originally found Solomon. As you guys ran in trying to avoid the swarm of creatures coming from behind you, you managed to pull Leah using her ring, that rock in the path, and block. As it was dark, I believe, Theris, you popped out a couple your lights, you said?
Yeah, I used the wand.
Yeah. So you guys find yourself in probably like a 40-foot by like a 40-foot sphere. It's about how big the room is. There is one flat wall in front of you opposite the tunnel entrance that has a mural on it. Does anyone read Abyssal?
The armor gives me a visual.
Yes.
Okay. So I'll show you the image.
I'm hesitant to say Sunthe can, because that's just flavor.
I'll leave it up to you.
But
Ari might already anyways.
I am not communicating with them, so no.
Okay. So what you would see... wrong thing. I want the picture. Nope, that's map. Picture, please.
I forgot how in my head you were.
Etched into this stone wall in front of you, you all see this creature. I'll make Theris look at it.
Yucky.
It appears to be a very large...
Wait, what can I get for you?
Daddy, can I get a Happy Meal?
Can I get a number one combo?
Milkshake, please. Milkshake.
Vanilla.
Chocolate.
And can I get an unsweet lemonade? Okay. And make that a medium.
No, I want chocolate now.
And that'll be all. 11:20. Thank you.
Lemonade, huh?
Uh-huh.
We never get our shakes done.
Oh, right, you
You
don't
never
drink
did.
sodas. I totally forgot that whole thing about you.
Yeah, they have sugar-free lemonade here. It's great.
All right. Back to the action. Sorry, that is our most favorite moment of Friday. Anytime we can get it, have to stop everything.
Mm-hmm.
So you see the creature etched in the stone in front of you. Ari, since you roll A history check with advantage or an intelligence check flat with advantage? Well, I guess they're the same thing. So
Yeah, she's not really studied anything.
good thing you had advantage. It's been a while, but you kind of piece together. I will send you a message. You see that name. At least you're pretty sure that's what it means or says.
Ah, yeah.
This room also, other than being dark from you have the spell light, but this room stinks really bad. It smells like rotten vegetation. But you don't see any vegetation. All you see, you see like some bones of dead creatures. About it.
Does the cave keep going further back, or does it seem to be a dead end?
It seems to just be this round cave. It kind of goes underground from where you came in, so you don't really have like a good view from the top. It's kind of flat with the surface level. So it just appears to be a 40-foot sphere, basically, for the room.
All right, that's gonna be another 20. Thank you. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Sure. Thank you. You want a straw napkin? No. No? Okay.
Have a good night.
You guys have way too much fun with that.
No, Kalsto has way too much fun with that.
I mean,
You give us too much
I have
power.
fun. I have fun with it too because I didn't mute myself.
Did you get a shake?
No.
Oh,
You never
man,
get
they never let
shakes.
the kids get what they want. But
You need to do it in the Jambo voice next time. He can't refuse Jambo.
oh my gosh, yes. Remind me next week, but I'll try to do my best.
Okay.
So it seems to just be the room. I mean, you're free to investigate or check around the room if you would wish to do so.
I guess I'll give it a wander around.
Take a look around.
Battling with bone.
I'll say you're working on that. There's enough. Even what's just in here, there's enough for you to kind of work on that. Should be pretty easy for you. It would not be your first time. So while he's making spears out of bone, you guys go ahead and roll investigation checks if you'd like to check around the room.
I'm back.
Welcome back. If you want to check out the room, go ahead and roll an investigation there,
That is a 24.
Peter.
Yes.
5.
What are you, a detective? Oh, Jason's not
And
good
what
at
is this
at all.
beautiful image we have here?
So on the wall in front of us, so it's a 40-foot sphere for the room. There's the wall, and this is depicted upon the wall. And then there is something written under it in Abyssal, but Ari was able to semi-translate it, she believes. I don't know if she shared it yet. I don't think so.
The armor that I'm wearing gives me
no.
access to speak and read Abyssal.
Ferris, though, with your natural 20, as you're kind of looking interested in this wall, you notice like there's kind of like a crumbled part to the wall, and you look down and there's kind of like a little tiny hole at the bottom. It seems like this wall was erected later.
This section here doesn't seem to be original construction of this area. Perhaps there's another door, Def. You want to look?
I mean, do we want to press further?
we're already here.
Remind you, you can go back outside.
There's bugs gonna be bad.
Anyone who tries to move that boulder is going to have to speak to me.
What's behind it?
How long do those bugs usually hang outside for?
So I've been caught outside a few times. How long do they stay out there?
So,
All night?
interesting fact, because you would know this. So, you're inside, hidden behind the boulder. You sealed off the cave when you guys were running last time. The day-night cycle here is actually much, much shorter than ours. It's only a 12-hour day. So there's 6 hours of what we'll call when the sand is bright and it's kind of like daylight, and then there's 6 hours of darkness. They are out the entirety of the darkness. They do not like the light. So basically the larger creatures and everything else are out in the day. They are out in the night. So you have basically 6 hours since you kind of went into this cave, more or less, until they're gone. You could always go outside and risk it. You have ways of potentially getting around that, but I leave that up to you. But yeah, so this wall, you don't sense that there's necessarily a door. It seems like this wall was actually kind of put up to block passage further in. From what you can see, it's not actually like super thick, pretty decent shaped wall. So, what do you guys want to do?
So we're trapped in here for the next 6 hours. And there could be something behind that wall. I'm just gonna go ahead and put her ear to it and see if she can't hear anything.
Go ahead and roll a perception check with disadvantage just because it is a wall.
Okay, take the lowest of these two.
You rolled the same both times.
You have a choice of an 18 or an 18.
You kind of listen. You hear like what sounds like a chain gently kind of hitting another chain from like a slight breeze, probably from the hole or somewhere nearby. You can kind of sense. So there's definitely something behind here, and there is some sort of exposure to surface air at least.
Sounds like a couple of chains blowing in the wind.
Yeah, like a light wind chime.
I'm just gonna make a prediction that if we go back there, it will be very bad for our health. How big is the... You said there was a hole in the wall?
Yeah, it's like the bottom of the kind of left middle side. There's like a little tiny. Yeah, I know. I could
wasn't
get
gonna
you
say
before you
anything.
would say, no, I could feel it. Maybe the size of a softball.
Okay. Can I summon forth my favorite little man?
Absolutely.
All right. Got a predicament. Do you want to check something out for us?
Kind of nods at you.
You're the best little man.
All right, so you send him in.
Yep.
Do you put your vision into him?
Mm-hmm. What was that?
I have no idea, but it was cool.
That was so probably someone going by on an ATV or something at 1 a.m. for some reason.
It sounded like someone blowing into one of those like big horns.
That it did. That it did. So, as you said, you were looking through his eyes.
Mm.
As you look through, let me get a map. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Let me hide the name. That would be no fun. There you go, Deft. Actually, you can all look. Why not? Probably can't see anything until I drop you, though.
To the floor.
Do you have
I
sock?
see a
in your-
black bird.
You don't have sock in your cohort. It's very
I
disappointing.
don't.
Nope.
Ugh.
I'm just gonna put you in there for now.
Okay.
You can be a sock. Now you guys can see it, or just
Excellent.
no. They can't see it, can they?
I mean, I can see
Yep.
like 3 chains and some rocks with a floor.
You see Deft down there?
Yes.
Yeah, it's at the very bottom. Okay, good. Then everyone should be able to see it.
I can see Fantasy Grounds not responding.
Map too big.
Nah, this one's not too big. This one's just fine. It's not even a big map. But you kind of go forward and you see the cave goes further in, and then you see 3 large chains that just kind of extend out over like just a, assuming deep pit. It's just like a void.
Mm-hmm.
But you do see like walls go down. It's not like you're just hovering on a rock or something.
So Sock, being the bravest little man in the whole world, is going to start to scamper across the chains,
Which one?
doing epic parkour. Oh, there's more than one.
Left or right? The center.
You know what? Sure, let's just go straight ahead for now.
Sure. As he makes it halfway across the chain, I need him to roll a perception check for me, please.
Okay. I don't know Weasel stats. I'm just gonna roll a d20.
You can use yours because you're watching. Why
Okay.
not? You don't get your rogue bonus, but you can roll with your check. Pretty good. As he kind of starts crawling across the chain, he just starts hearing like these squishing sounds, like dripping. And the closer you get, you hear like chains kind of start to move. You look in front of you. And you see some sort of, what's the creature in the picture?
Uh-huh.
But is currently just suspended by chains that like go up into the ceiling and the floor. And it's just kind of sitting there talking to itself.
That's pleasant.
And then he does also hear like down in that pit, you hear like guttural breathing with like slime to it. But way, way down deeper. You go all the way across?
No, with my eyes so closed, I'm gonna say to the rest of them, okay, so this cave sucks real bad. The guy on the wall is in there, real goopy, real creepy, deep chasm, there's stuff down there.
Got it.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, the cat starts talking to the kid. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Cat said it could be useful. I could send Cat to go talk to it.
Useful how?
Cat says it knows a lot of information. Maybe it could tell us where we're going. Or maybe how to get out.
At what cost?
Solomon looks at the kid with the look of, Aren't those the same location?
It just shrugs.
Doesn't the cat already know where we're going?
The cat can track, but the cat does not know the abyss.
Okay.
I know it's like some of the stuff here, but not like it actually comes here.
If we want to talk to that thing, by all means, it looks chained up.
Do I have any idea what this thing may be?
Roll, I would say you're probably the only one who would have potentially studied it. Just roll a history check.
Oh, what does the mural look like?
I can drop it for you. Hold on. Nope, that's a map. That's the picture. Where are you? Like that.
All right, moving on.
It's like a 15-foot tall floating head looking thing with little crap hanging off the bottom. But it is chained to the ceiling and floor.
I hate that I know what that is.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
I used to GM.
I'm just gonna tell us.
For your history check, Theris, you would know that this is an older demon. Much, much older. Like beginning of the abyss type old. The only other thing you would know about this, they are called, from the one thing you remember, just because it was kind of interesting, they're referred to as flesh warpers. And this is why you studied them. They were used to actually make the variants of the demons that there are today.
This is an ancient evil. The beginnings of evil. This thing should be destroyed. Ari, burn it.
We should ignore it.
There's, as much as I'm not opposed to destroying things that are evil, we're not going to be able to purge the abyss.
This was what was used to create the demons to begin with. From all the histories I've
Well,
read.
it didn't create them. It shifted them
Okay.
and made the different kinds.
Well, from their original shapes into what we now know and the things that we have fought. This is an original ancient evil.
It's like a mean Elwyn.
We ignore it.
Allie kind of looks.
I'm going to send you a message.
I'm all for not dealing with overly squishy, gross things. You would also notice for Sock, the dripping sound you heard is coming from that head. It's like dripping blood and pus into a puddle on the ground at like a consistent, seemingly never-ending rate.
Great. Love that.
As Sock is there, you hear a voice in your head. What are you? I've never seen a demon like you.
In my head or in Sock's head?
Same one. You're connected to him mentally, you here too. And Sock can't talk. Oh, actually, I take that back. Sock can talk.
He can speak for his own self.
I will let you... He doesn't say anything. He's just trying to be quiet. Like maybe if I don't move on this chain, it won't see me.
I sent you a message.
Hi? Hello?
Mhm.
In my head, great, cool. Love it when that happens. Are you referring to the, to my familiar or to me?
Oh, I'm not familiar with either of you. What kind of creature are you? You are small and furry, not the typical demon. Ah, that must be why you're here. What can Uzaman do for you?
I'm just gonna say out loud, okay, he's weird, but he seems nice?
He's a demon.
I was a devil not too long ago. Lines are blurry. I don't really care.
How do you know he seems nice?
Oh, he's... I think he saw Sock.
Huh. Alright, well, we can try talking to it. If need be, I can get us in there, but I'll be focused on making sure we can still get back out. But otherwise, just don't go making any deals.
I would never. So done with all that.
Oh, we're gonna send Defton? Okay.
Wait, we're gonna send me in? Why would you send me in? Hold on. Can we send somebody else in?
I leave it up to you guys. Kid can't go. He said he'd
Sock's
send the cat.
Sock is squaring up right now.
The head just kind of looks down at him. It will be very costly to turn you into a mighty demon. You are so small. And he kind of like looks at you. You're not a demon at all. And he kind of like looks towards the wall. Ah, there you are. Come on in. If you have payment, of course.
What kind of payment? I don't really know the currency down here.
What do you want from Usaman?
From the sounds of it, probably just information.
Usaman knows much. What do you wish to know?
Yeah, hang on, I'll just come in real quick. I might have to break your wall a little bit, very sorry.
I do not have a wall. But that is okay.
Alright, Sokko's poof.
You pull him back to you or just pull him back into his dimension?
I pull him back to me.
Okay. You pull him back. He shifts back into a boy real quick. Shifts back into Sock.
You did so good.
He climbs back in your pocket.
Okay.
And your boot.
Yeah, I mean, he wants to talk. He did ask for payment, though.
I can't imagine there's anything that we're going to be willing to pay him.
Yeah, I don't know what demons use as currency, but devils, we just...
Are you coming?
Oh!
It's been so long since I've had a good conversation.
Is anyone else hearing that? Is that just me?
Just you.
No?
Mental.
Gross. Gross.
You can hear the ooze even mentally.
Alright. If we want to keep the wall intact, I can open a portal from here to the other side of the wall.
Why don't we just break the wall?
Yeah, we could just break the wall.
Okay. I thought we might want to leave it intact, but...
Not
Oh,
the
we
wall,
all have our mental thing on right now, correct? Still theirs? Our
Correct.
bond?
That's like 8 hours, I believe, or 8 or 24. It's a long time.
And we cast when we first woke up, so yeah,
Correct.
we'd have it. We only woke up like 3 hours ago. Allie will kind of focus towards Sunthe. Hey, Sunthe! There may be...
Go.
There may be food on the other side of this wall. Can you knock it down for me so I can go check?
She says all this out loud, turns to look. Where she is not there. And then from the pile of bones, you see her head, and her eyes light up, and she just like stands up straight out of them and heads towards the wall.
I'm sorry. I have to refresh that every hour.
Okay. We'll still let it go through for that one, though. It was fun anyways. So you pop up out of the your Scrooge McDuck bone pit, and you go to the wall.
Does that hit the wall?
Yeah, that'll hit the wall. You hit the wall for 34 points of damage.
Soon they bring death to wall.
I stick my hand through it. Is that enough to break it down?
Oh yeah, it knocks it down.
Yeah,
It wasn't
so
a super
I
thick
stick
wall.
my
Anyways.
hand through it. It doesn't budge, and then I pull it back, and the whole thing comes off, and I toss it to the side.
Jeez. Yeah, your very large arm is very, very handy. Because it's a hand.
Mm-hmm.
All right, your wall's down, Deft.
Now do we all see the thing?
It's further inside. So you could walk in if you want. But yeah, once you get in, you'll be able to see. Like, even if you stand like where the wall is, you can kind of get a semi glimpse.
I'm busy making spears.
Let's go.
Yep, and there's plenty of bones.
Mm.
All right. Technically, you hit that wall a little bit less because you had your 2d8 radiant damage, but it was still enough damage to do it.
That's not what I wanted to roll. That's an 18. I noticed Solomon playing with bones, and I go to join him.
And they were fast friends.
I'm making weapons.
I can help.
All right. So who would like to be placed in this on this map?
Or it'll be stepping in,
There's the map too.
attempting to withhold her disgust at its appearance.
All right, so I'll put you in. What about you, Theris? You want in or you want to sit outside?
While they are doing that, hang on, let me look at my... my list here what I was wanting to do.
Oh, one other thing I was going to mention to you, Solomon. Well, he looks at that. One of the things that's interesting about this layer, particularly, other than the strange day-night cycles and the creatures that are out there, there's no water here. So anyone who has water on them, it has evaporated.
Mm-hmm.
That's killed you a couple times too, when you're lucky.
How large is the
Yeah.
entrance? Like this area?
10 feet wide.
That
So,
works.
quick question. What is that pond out there act then?
You don't know.
I would know because I would have tried to drink from it.
You know it kind of doesn't bode well when you do.
Fair.
I'm going to cast Magic Circle around the entrance, which is a
Nice.
10-foot radius, 20-foot tall cylinder. That way, if fiends cannot get out or in.
Ooh, nice. So you kind of block up the entrance in case you need to run like hell.
Correct.
Good move. All right. I dropped the map too if anyone still needs it, right above the unidentified one.
Yeah, I'm looking.
All right, so just the two of you. Anyone else? I'm assuming Lee and Jason are smart and stay away from said creature.
If I didn't see Solomon playing with his bones, I would have gone in, but I saw him playing with his bones.
Yeah, Leah will stay out.
All right. So what do the three of you do?
Who's going to be the main one talking?
Undetermined.
Jambo is good talker.
Okay, well then, let me make sure this magic circle is not concentration. It's not. I place my hands on Ari and Def's shoulders. I'm like, be careful, do not be tricked by its words. And I cast protection from good and evil on them.
Appreciate it.
And give a stiff
We'll do
thumbs
our
up.
best.
Do not worry, Master Def. I can speak to him. Jambo is well versed in speaking.
No,
In
it's
fact,
okay, Jambo. Just
All right.
sometimes Master says I speak too much.
I know, Jambo. You're so good at talking.
Why? Well,
So-
I will be here behind this rock if you need me.
I appreciate the support.
You ready?
Yeah.
As you get to the end of the chain, he will ask you to stop. Let me just double check. Oh, where'd my pointer go? Okay. He'll have you stop right about here. If you wish to even get that close.
No, I don't want to cross the chain.
Oh, that's fine.
The
He can
stuff
speak to
down
both of you
there.
from there.
You're good with person.
He looks over across at you. Ah. A demon and a devil. No. You look like a devil. What are you?
I'm a little complicated right now.
Oh. Me too. Ah. So. What do you want?
Well, as you can probably tell, we're not exactly from around here. We're looking for a way to get back to our home plane.
Very difficult. What plane would that be?
Oh, jeez. I looked Ari.
Shrugs. I don't know the name of our
I
plane.
don't know how to do. What did they call it? They called it something.
The prime material.
He just kind of laughs as you guys don't know what plane you're from. He's like, "Oh, don't worry, I know what plane you're from. No need to tell me now."
We can hear the conversation going on, can't we? Since we have the telepathic bond.
Yeah, I'd say for now. You kind of like get a listen in. It like taps into your phone channel.
We're doing the hack soaring.
Mm-hmm. So, what do you have to offer for such information?
Pardon me, but you don't really seem like the kind of guy that wants material goods.
Contrary. And you watch as he kind of turns, and you see as like several large gems like embedded into his head in certain spots.
Oh,
He kind of turns and shows you some. You do also notice at this point, just being here a little bit, there are several things like around him, including what looks like weapons and other things that have been left here. In fact, it looks like he very much likes material.
okay, all right. Good.
I accept all forms of payment.
I suppose the more interesting the item, the better then.
Item. He kind of looks over at Ari.
No, I'm not up for grabs.
It just kind of looks back over. What do you offer him?
You don't happen to need a small lizard, do you?
Was that Al? Who said that?
That was deft. You're gonna trade him Jambo?
No.
Was that Leah?
I think it was deft.
No, I didn't say that. That wasn't a character.
Gotcha.
I don't suppose you have anything particularly interesting?
Oh, I've got a lot of shit that's really interesting, but I don't know how much I should give up.
Oh. I've got a bag with some dust that absorbs water.
I think they're really good at doing that here already.
Kind of looks at you. You have nothing to offer?
This is important, right? This is really important. I'm gonna pull out the globe of memories.
Oh.
Are you sure about that one?
I'm sure. It's probably full of my memories now at this point anyway, so
From what you do recall, it stores all the memories that it stores. Because you
I thought it,
randomly
like-
tapped it.
okay, I thought it replaces some.
No.
Just holding it.
We're rolling D100s to see what memories we'd even pull out.
Okay.
So whatever memories are on there, in theory, he could potentially view or do whatever with. Or he could just put his own memories in there. He's pretty old. Maybe he needs help.
It's like TV. I mean, I don't know if anyone's got anything better.
It does seem interesting when you hold it out, though.
I don't think that would be a good idea. Just not sure, well, what to offer.
I'm gonna turn back. One moment, please. And then I turn back to the rest of the group. Hey, does anyone have any cool shit to offer the guy?
A small brown sack is thrown at your feet.
I don't know what to make of this. I pick up the sack.
Do you? Okay.
Honestly, don't think I actually have anything.
It's a bag of holding.
Don't we have one of those bags that has like animals in it when you throw it out?
We lost it. It was on Jasper when he died.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe with his body.
Was there something in particular in the bag you wanted to offer, or the bag?
Wait, were you keeping all your bones in here?
Yes, that's my bone bag.
You're gonna give him all your bones?
You said if we had anything interesting to offer.
No, I would never ask someone to give away their precious bone collection. From one bone enjoyer to the other.
See what you pull out.
I'm gonna
Everyone pulls out a different bone.
I'm gonna pull out a bone from the bone sack.
What do you think when you pull something out of the bag?
Do you present him a bone from the bone sack as a trade?
I skulls. I gotta do skulls.
Oh, you probably do then. Oh yeah, you pull out the one. No, that one didn't come with me. You don't get that one. You just get a skull.
You pull out a skull to offer him? Yay, nay?
Sure.
Roll a persuasion check at disadvantage.
It's gonna be a cool ass skull.
Damn rogues. You're gonna
Oh
get
no, you know this is gonna be good.
You're gonna get a minimum 10.
That's a 19. It's just a bone.
He doesn't look angry, just disappointed.
Yeah, I don't know whose bones these are.
He's starting to feel like you're maybe like trying to set him up or something and delay for time, or you're just wasting his time. Neither are great. Just you come to ask favors and have nothing to give in return.
Well, I mean, we have stuff to give. We're just discussing it amongst ourselves.
Perhaps if you have nothing to give, you could do something for me, and I could do something for you.
What exactly is it you want us to do for you?
With the great ceiling, devils flooded the plains. One such devil took this lair from me. I'd like it back. If you could dispatch this devil, I could give you information to assist you in getting back to where you want to go.
You know, that seems like kind of a stiff trade. Like, you get your whole plane back, and we get information, we get directions. Man, that seems,
Roll a persuasion check.
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Sure. Watch it be a nat 20. It's only a 28.
It's only 28.
kind of looks. I have other information you may want. I have heard of you. I know who you are.
I'd say he genuinely does not look surprised by this.
Are you gonna looks between the two? Have you met him before?
No, I just have a pretty bad reputation. Or good. Good reputation, maybe?
It is known that you are here. I've sensed his agents even here.
Whose agents?
You just get this sense that he kind of has like this grin and smile.
Oh, great.
He is following your movements. You can consider that free.
If you're referring to Yavos, then I think I was aware of that one already. Anybody else would be a surprise, though.
I could help you move unseen.
How so?
I have many trinkets of your kind, of great power. Do as I ask, and I shall tell you what you wish to know and give you one of these. Because someone rolled a 28. Just kidding.
Hey Ari, I know we said no deals. This sounds pretty sweet.
Unless, of course, you just wish to pay for the information. You look like you have quite a large party. Do all of you have to make it home? He just smiles.
Yes.
Preferably.
Then your ask is far greater than you would even seem. For there is only one of me and one of my plane, but there are many of you, all to return to your home. What? I like you, strange one. You have my offer, unless you have something better to offer.
Can you, before we make any deals, could you tell us a bit more about who you want dethroned here?
He looks like he has this look of disgust on his face. The devil known as Bumblegrub.
Oh,
Your characters would giggle at this too, and he just kind of looks like, I am aware.
Super menacing. I love it.
Be warned. While he is not inherently strong, He travels in large numbers with his horde.
Horde of
Demonic bunnies. What do you think?
Oh my god.
demonic
Not actual
bunnies?
bunnies. He's being sarcastic.
Okay, but if they were actual bunnies, we actually ran into some really nasty bunnies once.
Not on this layer. Jambo's behind the rock. There are demon bunnies on. He runs back to Leah.
He did his best.
He's heard too much about the bunnies.
Those creatures with really sharp claws outside. Horde of them?
What of them? What was your question?
She was indicating the death claws, asking if it was a horde of death claws. I just don't think she was given the name of what those creatures are, so she was giving kind of a brief description.
No. Many demons.
Yeah. Well,
So do we have a
I'll
deal?
consider it.
Do you mind if we discuss with our party, seeing as they'll be helping us with this arrangement?
Do as you will, and you kind of see him shake the chains. I'm not going anywhere.
All right. Be right back.
All right, so you two leave the cave. Well, you leave this part of the cave and go back to the 40-foot sphere room.
Yep. Okay, so we've got two options in terms of making a deal with him for the information on how to get home. Either A, we can give him something of value. He seems to have a preference more for someone, but he does accept trinkets. Or B, apparently he used to own this plane, or this level, and a devil named
Bumble something? God.
Bumble Grub.
Bumble crap.
on the grub apparently took it over. He wants us to slay Bumblegrub so he can reclaim his level. Those seem to be our two options if we want to get any information on how to get home.
You're assuming he actually
Or
has the information and would
out
give
here
it.
in jail.
I trust him to keep up his end of the deal. I mean,
I just look at you
I don't know if
puzzled,
it's-
like you will trust a demon.
I trust deals.
Deals are only
They did a
trustworthy
little-
if they are upheld. Demons
They
are
are
notorious for
generally-
not doing such. Devils maybe, demons no.
Yeah, okay. I honestly still don't really know the difference. In my experience, it's been binding. So great, cool.
Yeah, I don't know how deals with demons work.
My only concern
If he
is
does have
chooses
information,
what he chooses to do with the plane once he is in charge again.
yeah,
That
that's
might be
something else. Right?
not a good idea, but I'm sure the current management is far from perfect.
What makes you think he'll let you leave once he has control?
He said he would. No, he didn't even say that. He said he'd give us information on how to find a way home. He didn't say we would get home. It's the only lead we have.
Or we go
We're probably
elsewhere
gonna
and
be-
try our luck and just ignore this.
You go back out in the daylight. You can still follow the cat.
Yeah.
We have a
cat
lead
currently
to
is-
find Deft.
No,
If it
you're
comes
right.
to it and we can't find another way, I can try and teleport us to the Ruby Wall. If nothing else, it's at the very least in the right area. And who knows, maybe we'll be able to pass.
It's a long shot, but it's a good idea.
It's the best I got.
The one thing you would remember that Astaroth did tell you, and you could try to teleport the one in the abyss, but you want to make sure you don't leave here, which is already harder to do anyways. But if you try to leave here without going through a point that has a close breach to your actual timeline, you will just return back to potentially the timeline you were in, or maybe a different one. You're not sure. Wherever you were jettisoned from Astaroth Star.
Yeah, the plan would be to teleport to the abyssal side of the wall. Which I don't think I could teleport to the.
You've never been there, but you have
side.
seen it. In theory, you did look through the portal. There was a large, huge. Well, damn it!
No, keep saying
Worst case, I'll
say whatever you need to say.
It's just huge. It's a giganormous. The creature that you had seen previously. Now you're just taunting me. But that was the creature that the energy was coming out from and going into that dragon that was under the castle before it was sealed and the portal closed.
Mm-hmm.
Pick one objective.
We're in agreement.
You need to pick one objective.
Escape
or find the person.
Find the person and then escape.
I say we just leave and try our luck elsewhere.
Mm-hmm.
You'll only be wasting your energy.
I'm inclined to agree. What, you think we're just gonna find him and then hang around?
I don't believe you'll have enough strength to leave.
Well, we'll see about that.
So you're willing to risk these people's lives for this one person?
What makes you so certain it's going to be that difficult to actually leave once we find a way?
So you are willing to risk these people's lives?
We came here by choice. We knew what we're getting into.
Mm-hmm.
Does not change the fact that she is willing to risk people's lives for a single person.
We all chose to come here.
Sometimes that's what you gotta do when you care about somebody. It doesn't have to make sense.
Mm-hmm.
The rotten smell comes from inside this room. Yes.
All right. So then we all agree. We'll just continue on our current way. We won't make any kind of deal.
Sounds good. And if worst comes to worst, we can always come back here and attempt the deal.
I'm not sure if he'd be so
All right.
willing to give us a second chance.
Well, if he's trapped here like he says, and it's a matter of his entire level, I suppose worst case, you can wait a few more days if we do fail.
I'm not against trading an item for information, but I don't want to make that decision. If you guys don't want to take him up on it, then we'll go on our way.
Like I say, we can
I'm
always
not
come
sure
back.
what item. I'm not sure what item we could even trade him though.
It depends. What do you guys have you're willing to part with? Allie's a dragon. She ain't giving anything up. Pull this shit off my body when I die.
Hey, me and her think the same.
And even then, she's gonna fight back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, so what are you guys doing?
I'm going to continue what I was doing, waiting till the sun to come up.
I think we're just chilling.
All right, so you remain in the 40-foot sphere room?
After, I'm gonna say Solomon's probably made 3 or 4 javelins and he's got a groove going. I'm gonna start looking for the plants. Well, the bad smell.
You go in. It's towards the creature.
Yeah, I'll go in that room.
Yeah.
It's open now. I can go in there.
It's just like a 10-foot wide entrance into the cave.
We're sitting there discussing things, and she just like casually walks by or walks
Pretty
in.
much.
Let's see. See, this just strolls in. All right, I'm putting you in. I'm taking them out. All right, so you wander into this cave.
Do I get a direction or is it just the whole room?
The whole room. Just reeks.
I'll look over the edge.
You see the giant floating thing up in front of you, too. You look down. You don't see the bottom, but you hear stuff down there.
You know what? I'll throw a gold piece down there, see if it makes a noise.
All right, go ahead and roll. Just roll a D100 for me.
It's a wishing well. Dude.
You throw the gold piece
Nice.
down, and you wait for it to hit, but it never comes.
Okay. Kinda wish I had those wings.
You would have fallen immediately.
Is that what you think when you throw that down?
Well, yeah, I'll think something along the lines of, wings would probably help here.
As you say that, you just hear this voice enter your head. Just your head at this point, too, because I think, well, actually, it depends. If you're actively talking, because you guys are doing on your other thing, is it? I'll leave it to you guys to figure out. I'm not worried about it. Would be arranged.
No, I already have someone who helps me out. I don't need yours.
Hold on one second. My wife is trying to tell me that our neighbors are being super colorful and loud. It's like,
Nice.
I can't hear them. I have headphones on.
Yikes.
Aye. So as you say that to him, he does not seem super pleased. Yes. Just kind of looks at you from across the pit. That's all.
I want to take the left chain. Is anybody going to try to stop me from taking the left chain?
I think Ari, Theris, and Deft are probably distracted with discussing what they're going to do.
Okay.
Solomon is carving bones.
That leaves Jason, Leah, and the little kid.
Bambo's still hiding.
Okay. I
Comes in.
will go this way.
Yeah. Roll an acrobatics check as you walk across.
Cool.
Keep your balance. Oh no. As you start walking across, your footing slips. You managed to grab on because you rolled over a 10. You failed, but you were high enough to at least hold on to the chain. So you're currently hanging from the chain at the moment.
Okay, I guess.
What do you do?
Pull myself up.
All right, so you got your strong hand on it. You don't even have to roll in athletics. You just pull yourself back up, kind of rebalance yourself with the one arm being kind of lopsided for your center of gravity, and you readjust and continue across.
Okay.
Roll another acrobatics check.
Sure.
All right, you're in stride now. You make your way across. Just seems to be, from what you can see. Oops. It's just like a simple cave.
Can I squeeze through here?
Yeah.
I will.
Yeah, there's just like random rotted small plants about, bits of bone, other random stuff that's been left here. Most of the valuable looking things look like they're probably over towards the creature itself.
Excuse you? You said there were bones here?
Like little fragments of
he-
bones.
Oh, bone fragments.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not.
Like the copper of bones.
Yeah, I'm not that obsessive over it. I will walk to the end of the cave, though. At least.
Yeah. Easy enough to
Well,
do.
not into the wall.
So while that's going on, what are you guys discussing for your plan and finalizing?
You're right. The risk is too great.
Just to give him something?
Unless you guys can think of something that's... I don't know.
I personally don't trust anything
anyone
it
have,
would give
like-
us in exchange for anything.
Ali kind of looks towards Theris. He does have a point. I mean, I don't think we can trust it. These things are chaotic. I do believe it's truthful in what it wants. But for why, or more to Ari's point, would this be a worse decision? And I think they're probably both bad. But I don't know.
Better the devil you know than the demon you don't.
And we don't know either.
Yeah.
But I would like to raise one point. It does have really cool treasure. Just gotta say.
Can I insight the blue-haired woman?
Yeah, go for it.
Ooh, my lag.
Seems like dead
I
on.
am too. Don't worry about it.
I think it's their server.
Mhm.
Even mine's a little bit. Yeah.
She really wants those.
Mm-hmm. Like, that's enough of a motivating factor for her that, like, we shouldn't just leave them with him, you know.
I'm narrowing my eyes at this woman. Do you
Ali?
really want to?
Ali,
I just mean, like, if something were to happen and, like, we can't just leave them here.
Do you really want to waste energy fighting that thing?
Ah. See, now I thought someone might say that, but hear me out. Leah, how far do you have to be to move something with your ring?
oh no. Ali. Don't put that thought in my head. I'm gonna do it now.
Did you see the gems that he had?
I was trying not to look, to be honest.
She's gonna walk you around the corner real quick.
Solomon's now gonna check this thing out because
he's gonna point. There are several large gems that are like embedded into his back. There's like a lot of things on the floor. The two gems that she basically points out, there's like a really large ruby gem, similar to almost like yours, Ari, in a way, but much kind of bigger in a sense, and it looks more pristine than even yours.
how heavy do they look?
Not that heavy.
Oh, okay.
Like they're big, but they're not like humongous. And then there is this shiny black crystal that's almost like a rectangle, but slightly rounded. Very, very slightly. Still mostly rectangle shape.
And what purpose would that serve down here?
And you just see her, and her eyes are blue. They're magical.
Ali, my dear, my favorite blue lizard, you intend to rope me into your scheme and become enemy number one of someone who used to be in power over the Abyss?
He thought you might say that, and then she points at one last thing that is on the ground behind him.
Lizard?
You see this, Leah, as she specifically knew you would cause issues.
Oh my god, that looks amazing. What is it?
If only we had it in our hands, we could find out together.
I want to know what it is. It looks kind of like my
Right?
apparatus. It's got the blue energy.
And you
the
love that
runes.
apparatus.
Don't get me started.
I'm just saying, if there's some means of taking these things away without causing harm to us, I mean, we'd be doing the right thing, right?
Okay, Ali, the two of us, we're going to live for a long, long time. I don't want that over my head for millennia.
Did we get the short rest in at least? for this shenanigans.
You can take a short rest right now. We still have 6 hours. Well, we'll say like an hour's gone by at this point. So we still have 5 hours we have to hang out in here before we can go outside.
Yeah, I want to have been resting.
Yeah, I'll short rest this. And you guys can use hit dice if you have any. Some of you guys don't have many right now from the last time.
Do I fully regen up?
Yeah, you're always regenerating, so you don't have to use hit die.
Cool.
I'll refresh any rituals also.
Okay, so water breathing, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
There's no water here.
Sunthe's not there, so don't put it on Sunthe.
While you guys are short resting, Theris, I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw for me.
Oh boy.
Let's see here. Constitution. Nope.
As you're kind of resting, all of a sudden, you just kind of feel really weak and kind of faint all of a sudden. You kind of like drop to a knee for a second. You stabilize yourself, but like you just feel like something just knocked the energy right out of you. Roll a d4. You lost a first level spell slot.
Haha, I don't have any.
There you go. Then we go up one. You lost the second level spell slot.
Unless this happens after the rest, because I'd used all my first.
No, this is like while you're resting.
Okay.
So you just feel like slightly weaker. Because we rested not that long ago. We took a long rest and then we basically long rested.
It was long rest, then we had Keeper, and then went past rest.
Yep. Well, we had the gorillas, the gorilla-like creatures. Then we basically came here.
Yeah, but
so
I was casting Banes, and then I just did 2 protection from evils, and
that's true. Yeah, I mean, yeah, because we've been here like a total of 4 hours in the abyss.
Are you all right, Theris?
I don't know. Something just feels like it's draining me. I think it's just this place.
Sure.
He looks very pale, and he's kind of got like a little bit of a cold sweat to him, too. You guys kind of notice. Looks like he hasn't been sleeping well. Almost, is what you kind of assess.
You're looking a bit unwell.
Well, I'm sure being this environment, the abyss is not good on one's health or constitution.
That is linked with his deity's probably strained. I would conserve your energy as best you can. It's probably not as strong here, but it should still work.
Just take it easy, Theris.
Just kind of
back to the heist plan.
I think it's just those two talking about that.
No, you know what? We need a distraction and we need an exit strategy, so I would not recommend we do it before we are ready to leave.
Yes, you are right. Allie's like, I will support whatever you guys decide.
No, you won't.
I thought those two kind of went off by themselves to discuss it. If they're discussing it with everyone else, then
I look at the blue. I look at her suspiciously.
Allie, I also need you to know you are being a terrible influence to my new child. Please continue to do this.
He just smiles.
can't imagine stealing from it would go very well.
No, absolutely not.
So, after all, it may be chained in place, but I imagine it's still powerful all the same. Although, Deft, so what's this about Yavos?
He's definitely after me. I don't know anything about him. Do I know that he absorbed perspective?
AFK just a minute.
So from you did gain your memories back. So from kind of what you remember, and it's a little foggy, you do remember that actually, would you?
Yeah, because that wasn't me.
No, you wouldn't
Right.
know that he has him with him. So it just yeah, they know more than you do. So the last time you guys saw him, trying to think if he yeah, I mean, Deft was fighting in his perspective form. And after Deft had kind of lost control of Yavos, he converted back to his own form. Seeing everything going down and what was happening, fled into the abyss as a means of escape. But this creature did say that he knows that Yavos is actively tracking you, or he alluded to Yavos.
Is it bad that I kind of want to talk to him? If anything, just to apologize. I mean, he'd probably kill me after that really quick, but...
Allie's jaw is just like hanging open. You want to apologize to a devil?
I was a devil not too long ago.
He killed William.
He did, but I mean... He was good to me.
She just kind of shrugs.
How dangerous do you think he's going to be?
That's hard to say. Probably very. You never want to underestimate him for sure.
Alright, well, that's the other thing I guess we have to consider.
If he got his arm back.
Whatever this thing is the, you called it a flesh warper, Theris?
He's AFK.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Theris has left the building.
He's just having a quick rest there. Well, if it is telling the truth, it should have a way of masking Death's presence here. Otherwise, we're going to have to deal with the fact that, we're being hunted by a devil. Which
Honestly,
might not change either way.
not the first time.
Interesting point. Other than when you put the helmet on, the only thing you were told about this body that you are in is that it can't be tracked.
Was I told that? Are you
You were
sure?
told this.
When?
When Icon gave it to you.
Oh, okay. I need a manual.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
All right, time's ticking by.
Mm-hmm.
You've been discussing for a while.
If it's been 2 hours and I'm over here, I am checking out the right chain.
So interesting thing. So you guys have been about an hour when you were bored. You went over here. We'll say you spend another hour. After you kind of check through that area, you come back. The chain is no longer there.
Oh, so you're petty.
He just looks over at you.
Where's your helmed individual?
Okay,
Wasn't
but
she in
imagine if
Gunpowder?
somebody like came into your house and just started wandering around and opening all your drawers. You'd close some doors too.
Yeah.
And insulting you. Don't forget about that. Comes into your house, wanders around, starts looking through your stuff, and insults you.
Uh-huh.
Where's your helmed individual?
I assume the bone pile isn't moving at all.
No, Jambo goes and attempts to dive in, just smack straight into it. Doesn't work for him like it does for you. It's a special Scrooge McDuck secret. Nope, not over
Seriously?
here.
Glances over toward the doorway where Leah and Allie are Gringer. I suppose he's in there.
Alright. Solomon's gonna sigh and walk in there.
As you kind of walk in, you see Sunthe standing over on the far edge. Chain's currently missing. And she just
How
seems to
far
be
is-
sitting there glaring at the creature.
How far is it? It's a 20-foot gap. Alright, I need a calculator.
Seeing if you can do a running long jump to cover 20 feet.
Yep.
As you walk into the room, it kind of just looks over at you, Solomon.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and do your long jump whenever you're ready.
No, I can only do 18 feet. What the fuck? Who cares? I'm just gonna appear back outside anyways.
It's nighttime.
Go for it.
Debating what's worse. Nighttime or spending a whole 6 hours with these people.
Wow.
Rude. Now we know how he feels.
But then how the hell am I gonna get you back?
Yeah. You didn't think that far ahead.
No,
I did.
Solomon's things looks like he's thinking. Can I actually use my inventory, or do I? Is it awkward?
You don't. It doesn't even really come to mind to you to use it. Like the only thing you've been actively thinking about is like your weapons.
Okay.
Like, it doesn't even occur to you to like, oh, I should check my pockets.
Yep. All right. I didn't think about it, so I'm making that jump.
All right, so you jump across.
Yep.
Roll your athletics.
Ooh, that's low.
You jump across, and halfway across, you have plenty of distance. You look like you're gonna make it. Sunthe, you see his body flicker, and he disappears.
Yeah. Damn it.
Solomon,
Yep.
you peer back out at the tree, and you see your presence is noticed. You see a massive swarm kind of shifting and starting to head back towards you.
Yeah.
What are you doing? You running for the entrance?
I mean,
Or are you still debating what's worse?
No. I was joking.
Like, I could die here all night, or I could go back inside with them.
I know.
Take me, bugs. Okay. So, athletics check. Run as fast as you can back to the cave entrance. At this point, I would say Allie was kind of watching too because you had got her attention. New dude disappeared.
Is that saving throws?
Ari runs over.
Damn it, that's saving throws.
Did he fall in?
You just keep running as best you can.
Yeah, disappeared? What do you mean disappeared?
He was running, and he went to go jump across to see if he could find a way to get Sunthe back. And he just poof disappeared.
Where? Her's gonna peek in.
Cynthia's just sitting on the other side, glaring at the creature.
The hell are you doing
Those
over
of you
there?
back in the room, Solomon, you make it back to the rock blocking the cave. What do you do?
How close are the bugs to me?
They're probably getting pretty close. Like you maybe have like 2-3 rounds before they get you.
I'm gonna try and push the boulder because that's the best I can do.
All right, roll an athletics check. It's a pretty big boulder.
Yeah, but I got good athletics.
You push on it. It's like pushing against the sand. You kind of get it open a tiny bit, but not all the way. But it's enough to open to like call inside as well too.
Can I fit through it?
That's about to say.
Not in its current. It's like barely a crack, just enough to kind of talk through.
Do we hear the sound of stone on stone?
Not you guys. You're in the other room.
You just probably hear him grunting as he just keeps pushing.
Jerbo screams because something's coming in from the outside.
Hold on. I'm gonna go into thought form.
Or turns and runs over.
I'm gonna roll
Right.
another athletics to push.
Go for it. You pop into thought form.
I'm just gonna poke my head through the rock. I just face through it.
He pushes it open like another crack. Not quite enough to fit through, but you can definitely see people and kind of get a little bit of yourself inside. You pop your head through. You see him trying to get the door open. The swarm coming at him.
Oh, well, you're in a predicament.
Honestly, at this point, he stopped pushing and looking at the person sticking the head through.
You see a very translucent looking wizard. Ari, when you walked back into the room, have you come to a decision?
I think so. I'm sorry, we're gonna have to look for other options right now.
I see. Stares at you.
I assume menacingly?
Nope. Blank stare. You guys get him in at this point too. And shut the cave door.
Yeah, sorry, I was delivered a Slurpee.
Oh, that's fair. You know,
Oh, that is unfortunate. Well, how much then are you willing to pay for this one? And looks over at Sunte, stuck on the other side.
At this point, I've stopped looking at him, and I'm now like just looking off into space and dangling my feet over the pit. You know, like
Something like that.
like a kid
Did
at
you
the
ever play
poolside.
Dark Souls? Did you ever play Dark Souls 2? Oh, okay. Never mind. I can't use that.
Unfortunately.
Sentai?
I didn't get refreshed. I can't understand you.
She'll send a mental message back to the others. Bad news, guys. I think he's holding Sunte hostage.
Solomon will get in. Your friend's is on the other side of the pit with no way across.
And you told him you didn't want to deal with him.
Does Ari get any reply from the others?
Mm.
I mean, if we have to
Okay.
make a deal either way,
Not sure we're being left with much of a choice.
he wasn't impressed by the bone sack. I mean, I can offer the globe, but I don't know how much else I got.
I don't think that's something you should leave down here.
Hey, Allie.
No.
Okay, but hear me out. Who gave us the globe, actually? Where did we...
You found it in the delve.
Yeah, we don't need this thing. This is just like a... It's TV. It's just TV.
Do you not remember the first memories that we saw on that?
I think I do.
I don't think it's something we should leave down here.
We'd be giving it to somebody who has a lot of things and knows a lot of things. So I don't think there's... I mean, I can't imagine there's anything super bad on here.
Do you know there's nothing bad on it?
I don't. I have not looked through it all yet. There's so much in this thing.
What is
I
that?
can imagine there's a lot of things we probably shouldn't.
That one was new, though. I normally die when I go back there.
Are you here in your head? So what is it worth to you, or do I get to keep it?
No. Just deciding on what to give.
Decide quickly.
Did you walk back to the main room, or are you still there where you can see me?
No, she's still here.
Roll a perception.
You should
Okay.
know better than to ask Ari to make a
Know
perception.
better.
It's
really
very
know better.
obvious, but somehow you still don't see it. I'll tell
Ari is
Kalsto
not
roll.
terribly observant.
Now you know how I felt last Tuesday, or the Tuesday before that.
I'm gonna pick up one of my spears. Anyone got rope?
I have rope, actually. I've got a cool rope. I'm gonna take out my rope of climbing.
Sure.
I just kind of hold it out and I point to where Sunthea is and I say go. And it shoots out.
And it gets smacked by a chain.
It's invisible.
No, it comes up from out of the pit.
We are in his lair.
It was worth a shot.
No. It is not
Well-
nice to steal that. It does not belong to you without permission.
Ari kind of looks around her. Is there anyone else in the room
No, it's just
besides
him.
her and Cynthia?
Oh, wow. I don't know. It's up to you guys.
I walked back in.
Seemingly so far, so good.
What was that?
That
earlier?
little
Did he?
stunt will cost you extra. My patience grows thin.
All right, guys. I think we need to come up with something.
Solomon seems unimpressed.
Just in general?
Yeah, I mean, in general, but not with this.
You will pay now, or I will keep it as a pet.
What
Am I
payment?
part of this? Am I hearing what it's saying too?
Yeah, it's speaking in everyone's heads.
Okay.
What is the payment you want?
You will give me your magic items until I am satisfied. I suggest starting with the best ones first.
Solomon leaves.
That's fair.
Ali is in front of you, already leaving.
You know what? Fine. I'll be petty to this guy. I'll give him a giant middle finger. I'm gonna throw up my cool little purple rock.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna start spinning around my head. And is he within range of the spell you put in it?
Hold on. Yes, but it would not do anything at its current time.
It's the principle that matters.
Sure.
I will use that spell and jump in the hole.
It flickers purple. So you flip them off.
Yeah.
Throw up a thing. Before you jump in the hole, however, I need you, my friend, to roll a Constitution saving throw, please.
Sweet.
That is a fail.
Mm-hmm.
Give me 1 second. So you are poisoned. You gain 1 level of exhaustion. And then you jump, you said?
Yep.
Roll an acrobatics check to see how well you land at the bottom.
What bottom?
She jumped off her. It's over the edge.
I'll inspiration that, sure. Why not?
You just watched Cynthia go off the edge.
Cynthia?
It disappeared. Anyone got anything up their sleeves?
Well, I'm pretty sure she's dead.
She's not even in Link, so we can't. Cynthia? And she can't understand me.
Can... As she jumps, can Leah just cast Featherfall on her for being dumb?
Are you in the room?
I was... No, I helped Solomon in.
Alright.
So probably not. Unless it's
I
better.
have
7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
no
13,
spell
14,
or
15,
defensive
16,
spell.
17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, d6 damage? Or is there a cap? There's a cap, isn't there?
Did you say 39d6 damage?
Uh-huh.
What, it caps at
Holy
200 feet?
shit.
So,
Would laugh you rolled all ones.
do I want to allow the cap to this damage? What's the cap? It's
I don't think there is a
20.
cap.
It's 200 feet.
I don't remember hearing about
You know
that.
26 or 40 d6.
Yep, nope. I'm gonna go with the 39 because
It's epic.
it's way better.
Oh my god.
You take.
As soon as it calculates.
Oh god.
Did
So,
you lock
quick
up
question.
your computer?
No, it already finished. Do you rage on your before you hit the bottom?
You know what? Yeah. That would
All
make
right.
sense.
Yeah, what is
Because
like, I don't want to
I would have wanted the
die.
guy to see him.
Oh my god! All right, so how many hit
Let
points
me-
do you have total?
130.
All right, so actually,
Put some stuff.
That's a lot of broken bones, though.
I'm gonna say you wouldn't actually be able to see the bottom, so you wouldn't know when to rage for it. However, you fall and take 128 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh my
You
god.
have 2 hit points left. However, we're not done yet.
I know.
So,
But wait, there's more.
as you land, your legs collapse and break.
Yep.
So you are currently laying there at the bottom right now. It hurts a lot. But for now, you're just at the bottom.
In
Cool.
6 seconds, you should be fine.
Did she scream out at all, or?
If
Probably all the way down.
you heard a ah, and then at some point it stopped, and then you heard nothing.
Guys? So they just jumped in the hole?
Synthé, another interesting thing you noticed? This room looks a whole lot different from where you were. You're like in a stone building.
I'm gonna have to do one of these because I am in immense pain. Yeah, no, I don't.
That's awesome. A 20 and a 1.
Your health is starting to regenerate, but your legs are still fucked up for the moment, at least it seems.
Oh yeah, I'm lying down here for a while. You can do other things.
Oh yeah. You're slowly getting patched up, but it's gonna take a bit of time. Alright, so you guys don't see anything, you didn't hear any impacts. Actually, I take it back, Sunthei. You do not regenerate at all.
Nice.
I forgot where you were. My apologies.
I think
anyone
I'm just like,
give any reply when?
Actually, no, I take your healing is the only healing that works where you are.
Cool.
Oh.
I had to think about that for a second, because yours is not the source that would be prohibitive. So yours would continue on. Continue on. What do you guys do?
I'm just like covering my eyes and having a PTSD moment. Don't mind me.
The creature is laughing hysterically at this point.
Hmm.
Down it goes. Oh well.
What's down there?
And here I thought she had the highest chance of survival.
What's down there? Your destiny. Care to join her? Leah.
So
As it's kind of sitting here talking to you guys, you do pick up, it sends out a message for that 25 you rolled earlier. It doesn't seem to know that you have that ability. And it sends a message to something psychically saying, the thing you were looking for is at my doorstep. And you hear a woman's voice reply back. Pleasure doing business with you. Seems you took too long to make a deal, so he made another one.
Mm-hmm.
But
Alright, kids,
Leah,
time
you
to
hear
go.
this in your head.
It's still dark out.
Nighty night. I hope you rest well.
Just immediately on guard.
I'm just gonna look down the pit.
Uh-huh.
I look up at the others. I shrug. If anyone wants a free ride down, now is your chance.
We're really jumping into a black pit. You just watch Jambo like step up. He's like grabs your hand. He's super eager. Jason steps up because he's not going to leave you behind.
Isn't this the new person?
All right.
No, this is second. Not the new person anymore.
I'm
Second
basically
to
a
new
stranger
person.
to Theros.
Okay, because I'm like, this is the new guy. I mean, honestly, I know it's one of those deals as a player. So it's like, oh, we got to keep everybody involved. But it's
No.
like, we just met this
Leave
dude.
me
He can just stay
behind.
here.
Oh, I don't care about them. This is the only way forward. We can't go outside. We can't go anywhere else. Down it is.
Good
We have to go.
So as you guys kind of walk up to the edge, all to kind of look at it, Solomon, you flicker out and you go back to the tree.
Yeah, I know. I know. Son of a. Mm.
You guys all see Solomon flicker. He did it again. That's what he did last time.
It was
I
Allie.
told you. Mhm.
Allie.
Yeah. Told you I didn't see something like that.
All right. Did the bugs leave, or are they all still swarmed here?
Oh, they're all over the place nearby,
Yep.
but like they're not immediately near, so you basically have to run back to the cave again.
Yup.
Give me a moment. I walk back to the rock.
I'll run back over as well.
I'm. If that rock is out of the way, I'm coming. I'm bouldering through.
The creature just is laughing hysterically.
Yeah, crack it open for you.
Thank you.
Okay.
You
Do I have
are
any?
not very considerate guest, but you are welcome to stay here until it is clear for you to go. Then I would like for you to never return again. Okay?
No, I don't particularly like the sound of whoever you invited here.
You say that out loud?
I think we'll be leaving. Yeah.
No, no, no. I insist you should stay.
Solomon,
If
can you get
you
down the pit? Can
invite-
you stop going outside? Or are you just gonna be
Would
good here?
love to if I could.
How do we make you stop doing that?
Stop doing what?
If you would like to buy him from me, I am willing to take trades. Maybe this one will last longer than the last one.
Oh,
He
you,
belongs to me.
you're his. Oh. Oh, that's a shame.
I want the orb you promised me, and I will let you live. For now.
Mhm. That's cute. Really though, what the hell is up with you?
What do you mean?
Why do you keep going outside?
I would never do that by choice again. You see, it's like he's probably spent an entire night out there before.
Can I?
Oh, hold on.
Uh-huh.
I need to get to something very important because I forgot about this part. Sunthe, as you do on the ground, while you are regenerating, you are still poisoned. I need you to make another Constitution saving throw. Lucky.
Yep.
All right. Poison fades off. You only have one level exhaustion, and you pass back out.
Cool.
Lucky.
Yeah.
Call it the dark magic is also help me fight off the poison. That's how I'll explain it.
Mm-hmm. Quite obviously.
I want to figure out what's up with this dude. He's weird.
From my experience, when I die, I go back out to that tree.
So you're bound to something in that tree. We'll just knock the tree down, take it with.
You guys could attempt to go out to the tree. You still have 3 hours left, I'll say, before it's bright. So as soon as they jump down a hole, up to you guys.
I mean, I could try setting it on fire. Though, if he's linked to the tree, if we destroy the tree, what happens to him?
Either we free him from his chains, or we free him from his miserable little existence down here. It's up to you.
Recommend not going outside during
Yeah, I
with the
don't.
insects.
Oh, I wasn't going to go outside. You can't die. Do you want to go knock it down?
I'm not gonna spend an entire night dying over and over again.
How
Yeah,
far
that
is the
doesn't
tree
sound
from the
very
door?
Not too far, maybe like 120 feet. You could potentially go out there and fend off or attempt to fend off and see. They may not be directly out there at the moment. Or you could try to use magic, or I'll leave it up to you. But I would do whatever you're going to do quickly, because the longer you wait is more time Shunthei's alone and more time before you get a chance to go see what happened.
Alright, can you teleport us to the tree and I'll knock it down?
Shunthei, you kind of look at your legs
Yeah.
as you regenerate. They're broken and like bones are protruding out of them. They're slowly kind of cracking back together. The flesh, though, that is reassembling your legs and the plane you are on is not your own.
Okay.
It's like a lighter purple color.
Oh, this is cool then. I'm excited about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Oh,
I can get the two of us out of there, or out there. Just let me know when you're ready.
Ready.
Are you going to be able to get the two of us back, or? Alright.
We'll see.
If not, I can. We'll dimension door by the tree.
All right, so you dimension door directly to the tree.
Solomon's gonna wait outside for the inevitable bad things to happen.
Yeah.
It's a plant, right?
It is a tree. It would seem so, yeah.
I'm gonna cast Blight on it.
That takes full or double damage.
Well, I guess it depends if it's an actual tree.
If you target a
If
plant
it's
creature or
an
magical
actual-
plant, it makes a saving throw with disadvantage, and the spell deals maximum damage.
What type of damage is it?
Necrotic.
It is necrotic.
Hold on 1 second while I just confirm something.
Necro rocks it.
As you cast your spell on the tree, nothing happens. And I'll be right back because I have to use the restroom real quick and grab a drink. But it appears to be immune to necrotic damage, and I need you both to roll initiative. Be right back.
Lovely.
I'm so glad I waited outside. Now should I roll?
If I disintegrate your body, do you care?
I mean, I'm standing by the cave entrance.
Yeah, I'm gonna disintegrate next.
Well, magic might start getting a bit tight, but I might be able to teleport him into the hole. Unless you have a plan B?
He's bound to the tree. We need as much help as we can get. We're gonna knock it down.
All right, let's get the shenanigans on the road, shall we?
Should I roll initiative for being outside as well?
All right.
I mean, you can. It wouldn't hurt.
Is there a
Yeah.
different battle map or just theater of the mind?
Technically, this would be. I can put a different map. This is the map we were on earlier. It is being super slow tonight.
Mhm.
Red Waste.
Mhm.
Let's see. So Leah is at the tree. Was Leah right or Deft?
Leanne
Leah.
Ari.
Leah,
Leonari.
Ari. Tanya's inside. Ferris is
Solomon.
inside. Solomon's at there. I'd say Allie's probably looking too, and Rosie. Rosie's just wandering in the field.
Good job, Rosie.
All right, so we're not actually going to go through, so I'll just have you guys continue to go kind of in this order as you interact with this tree that you just cast a very mean spell at, young lady.
Maybe it's a very mean tree.
So top of the round, you watch as the branches start to move in response to your aggressive actions. I need both of you to roll perception checks as it springs into defensive
You should
mode.
know better, no better.
Natural 20?
Oh,
And
Ooh.
Ari, you finally make up for
22.
all the natural ones of this campaign. As if you look into kind of like the center of the tree where these branches are, and you see the body of Solomon in the tree with like several of the branches like grown into him and stabbing through his armor in spots, and he is like unconscious and like very not good looking.
Solomon's in the
back-
tree.
And you see Solomon back at the door too, looking like his normal version you'd expect.
I assume the one back at the door is grayscale, right?
Yeah,
Or off color?
flickering both in between all of those.
Okay. And this one just looks normal?
He looks in like horrible shape, but
He's not being flickery though. I think
Uh-huh.
is what he's getting at.
all right. So it kind of prepares itself for battle. Ari, what are you doing?
Now, the way we see him, like, does it look like the tree has, has thick branches or something wrapped around him, or are we only seeing him through like a hole in the trunk or something?
No, he's kind of
Or
like
is he like under the tree?
in the mass, like up in kind of like the center top of the tree, like right where the branches start to grow out, and there's like several smaller branches that have like grown into him and are like inside of his body. So you could probably break him out. They're thinner branches. Those branches are protected by the bigger ones, though. Or you could potentially maybe like try to grab him and teleport him. You're not sure if that'd work, but it could. Doesn't seem teleporting's been an issue so far.
Nah. Teleport him back?
Go for it.
And he's like up in the tree?
Yeah. Not even that far. He's probably like 10 feet up.
Don't stay out too long. Well, she'll fly up, try and get close enough, and try and dimension door the two of them back.
Sure. You grab onto him. You dimension door. And you fly to the front of the entrance to the door. And Solomon, for the first time, you look down and you see yourself lying unconscious on the ground. And you just start to kind of flicker.
Yeah.
And then it kind of all makes sense and your echo disappears. And you open your eyes. Leah, what are you doing?
Let's see.
You do also see bugs heading this way. Big black clouds.
How far can I get? Oh, that's kind of far. I'm just gonna dimension door back.
All right. You dimension doorway from the tree as it slams down to where you would have been had you not teleported away. Back inside you go?
Mhm.
All right.
Mm-hmm. drag Solomon inside and close the door behind us.
Do you? What's your push and drag?
Okay, we'll have Allie drag Solomon back
She
inside.
just grabs your ankle and starts pulling you in.
I'm currently
Ari's
at
like struggling to move his
200
shoulders.
pounds. 209.
But you guys get in and seemingly avoided having to fight the tree.
I just kind of crack my neck with a smile on my face. Ah, that's another sucker that owes me life debt.
Well done.
Let's leave.
Jambo gives you a high five as you say that.
I high five him back.
Suckers.
How in
You're
pain
okay.
am I?
You're not so. I mean, you have several wounds. Like you had tree branches growing inside of you. So you do need some medical attention. I would say you're mostly just like malnourished and kind of weak. Not necessarily so much in pain. You actually feel a lot better than you have in a while.
I don't have a medical kit.
Darius,
Yes.
can you come take a look at him? And he visibly looks malnourished.
Yeah.
Sure. Give me just a moment. Now, is it?
Sorry,
Do I need to go
we'll,
up by the tree or?
No, they brought him in.
Okay.
No, he's in
Yeah, I'm
the
gonna give him a good
teleported
look
him.
over.
Yeah. He looks.
our-
As far as the damage, like just a plain like low level cure wounds would kind of close up all of his wounds. Other than that, he's just really fatigued and tired. He doesn't have like he should have exhaustion to some extent, but he doesn't. He's just very, very, very weak and drained. It's been feeding off of him for the entire time he's been here since the first time he died.
What is it with people in
Ari
plate armor
will,
being extremely skinny in these campaigns?
His was malnourished. You picked yours.
Ari will pull out
Did
some food from her bag and hold it out to him.
So, I will use one of my abilities. Also, I'll
Which
cast a heal on him, and then I'll remove a condition to try to remove exhaustion from him.
I would say it's not really an effect so much as just he is. He doesn't have like actual exhaustion. He's really tired, but I would say it does slightly revitalize him more as you kind of remove some of like the effects the tree had on him and some of the toxins it may or may not have been pumping into him. You know, if such things existed. Yeah, you feel better than you felt in a long time. You also realize you've not eaten a scrap of food in the entire time you've been stuck here.
7 years, huh?
Mm-hmm. You've starved to death a couple of times.
Yeah.
There's not a whole lot of food to be had here.
How do my rations actually look?
Your rations look like completely expired.
Still edible, though.
You can definitely put it in your mouth. Ari's probably eating more questionable things, although she burns all of her food. So
Yeah, I'm not accepting charcoal from this woman.
No, this isn't charcoal yet. She usually makes it charcoal when she goes to eat it.
It's been 30 minutes since they fell in that hole. What are you guys doing after you get them inside?
Ali, can you run distraction for me?
I'm gonna summon my echo.
What are you two planning?
You just watch her mirror image.
I mimic that with one.
Is this something that the rest of us should jump in the hole before or after the distraction?
Probably as it's going on, I'd recommend.
Got it.
Okay, I have an Leah, I have an idea.
Yes.
Which one are you gonna grab?
Which one do you want the most?
Oh, I have an idea that might work with your idea, but it might be a bad idea.
Oh, I love bad ideas.
So, what if I cast a force ball and I hit the wall behind him and I propel all the items behind him towards the pit?
Do it.
And we jump in the pit and we try to
Do
get
it.
whatever we can. But
This is
downside,
extraordinary.
what if I hit him and make him mad and he attacks us or catches us when we try to jump down to the pit?
I think that perhaps just try not to hit him. He's gonna be very peeved with us when we take his things.
Okay, so you're gonna attempt to grab the visor that she pointed out to you, and she's gonna do the spell. What is everyone else doing? Because this just seems like it's one of those things that is gonna end poorly, but I love it.
I would want to point out that I think Allie was in the room when I used my stone spell, so she can use the knowledge of what that spell was, and it didn't work. She can use that to her advantage, if she can.
Well, she has a reskin version of Fireball, so hers does force damage because that's most of her spells she does. So basically, she wants to throw one, have it explode force energy out and push everything towards the hole so it falls in.
Solomon's going to summon his echo and just view through its eyes and just kind of get ready to fall in.
All right. So, and then here's the next question, because you guys don't know. Only Sunthe knows how far it is. Who's covering falling?
That's what Ari was about to ask. There, Solomon, do you two have a way down?
I
Ideally,
just kind of
without
hold
hurting
my hand
yourselves?
up and rub the ring on it.
Right. Can you take him down? I'll handle Deft.
Think I can carry, 500 pounds?
We got a lot of people with us, people.
Mm-hmm.
So we have to provide some sort of safe
No,
falling for
well,
Ari, Leah, Solomon, Jason, Deft, Jambo,
Jason can levitate.
Allie. Oh, yes, he can. Sunthe. Actually, both you
Allie,
can.
Tanya,
Oh, not Sunthe.
Ari
Tanya,
can
Theris.
fly.
Theris is covered.
Tanya can
Allie
fly.
can only fly very limitedly.
I have Featherfall that covers 5 people. If you die, you die.
Okay.
All right. So,
All right.
what is the order that this is happening? Are you guys jumping in and then letting the wizards try their crazy shit? Or are you letting them try? Because once this happens, like, he probably is not going to be very happy, and he does have chains.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think
I am.
probably Allie does a distraction, we jump in, then wizards do their thing.
I'm gonna burn another thought form.
Solomon,
I'll jump in last.
Solomon's
Okay.
waiting until everyone else goes through.
All right. So Allie will run up, do a distraction, force ball it, and get out. And then when she does her force ball, you guys all jump in. And then Leah's kind of hanging back with Solomon.
Yep.
Okay. So you two are kind of falling back behind her. And okay.
Let's do this.
Wish me luck. All right. So Allie, all the Allies kind of look for a second.
Does Allie get inspiration?
No, she does not.
Oh man.
Sorry. That
What if I give her my inspiration?
doesn't work that way. Although I always forget I have this.
Interns always being
Wait,
denied
Jambo!
instruction.
Jambo. Allie is going to do something very wonderful for us. Can you play her little song for luck?
He pulls out his slide whistle. The creature kind of just strangely looking over you like, why is that creature doing that?
You cannot have him. He is mine.
What now? Oof. What would be a good distraction?
Hey, look, a distraction.
Actually, no, that's too risky. If I don't rejoin with it, that's a problem. I don't think that works on. Nope, too big to do that.
God.
I'm gonna talk to it. And you just watch. She kind of like starts walking across the train with all of her things, and it kind of looks at her. What are you up to? Nothing. I'm here to make a deal.
Dormammu, I'm here to bargain.
She hasn't used her time magic yet. Spoiler alerts. She kind of looks. We've changed our mind. We're not going to leave, but we wanted to know how much for your treasures. what would we have to pay or what work would we have to do? And he just kind of starts to look. It's like, you could not afford all this. He starts like showing off his treasures. Very, very proud of them.
Take the opportunity to try and. I was going to say we'll try and or take the.
He does pick up that she casts a spell because he is a very ancient evil. She hits it with a force spell. What's everyone doing? That was the signal.
Going or grabbing deft and jumping down.
All right, I'm not going to make this roll because it's to your guys' benefit. I will let you pick. One of you needs to roll a D100 to see how successful this force ball shenanigans is.
Oh boy.
I'm fine with rolling a D100, but they have not been working too well for me.
Oh,
Nice.
Okay. So, force ball explodes. Creature is enraged. What's everyone doing?
I'm waiting until Leah goes.
I am snatching my goggles and I'm jumping in.
All right,
Sure, I have a good track of everyone to cast Featherfall.
You watch as one of its chains smashes and hits one of the fake alleys. You reach out, the visor shoots to your hand. You jump in. You guys all jump in. As you start to fall, you hear it scream out. You watch as Allie begins to jump as well, and you guys are all currently free falling. But you are not alone.
Mm-hmm.
As these flying abominations shoot out from the side and start to come down after all of you. You now figure out what those sounds were. I need everybody to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Wonderful.
I'm with you, Theris. Two.
I never make deck saves.
Allie.
you guys have inspiration if you want to try your luck.
Natural 20!
Oh, let's go.
No, I have shenanigans.
Okay, so I have more characters. Hold on. Jason, deck save. Oh, he's got good deck save. Plus 10. Okay.
Oh wait, you have a +1 to your deck save?
Jambo's got to roll a deck save.
Yeah, +1.
I feel betrayed.
Jambo's got a +9. Natural 1 for Jambo.
Wasn't he like attached to me?
I
thought I was backpacking him.
Just
no,
emotionally.
He was holding your hand at one point. He jumped on his own.
Alright.
Jason, other child. Tanya, where'd you go?
Listen, I have 2 hands and 2 children. Why are my hands empty?
Because you're in thought form.
Solomon, roll a D100 because there's you and your image.
That's perfect.
Okay. So, as you guys are falling, I think everyone's covered with slow falls. No one is slow fallless for those. Okay.
Or will be stopping herself with a flight, I think. And I believe she's carrying Deft, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, Deft is just terrified.
Honestly, that makes sense that they go hitting me instead, because let's see.
So Solomon,
Yeah,
you get grabbed.
I swap with my echo.
Nice. What? Wait. What is? Oh wait, nope. We can't say that one yet. Too
Nope.
soon. Too soon.
Swippity swappity?
Too soon. Spoiler. You're fired.
No.
That's what he's up now. I would never fire you.
And the echo is immune to all conditions, so it can't be.
All right. So you swap, and then you find yourself in a stone room with the rest of the party. However, one person is noticeably absent. Nobody sees Jambo.
Let me ask, would the echo be able to shadow martyr Jambo?
Wait, are we still falling?
No, you guys fell through.
Well,
The thing is, I had to swap with my echo. No, he's already grabbed.
You could actually.
There's only two of them. They grabbed Solomon and Jambo. Solomon had a free card out. What are you guys doing?
Jumbo has polymorph. He has a beam attack. That's really good.
So,
He can stand up for himself.
what does my echo see? Because I'm perceiving through it, unless I can't perceive through the whatever void.
Doesn't seem you can pick up on it. Actually, you're a pretty high level. What's your distance on your echo? Shenanigans?
1,000 feet.
Yeah, it's way beyond that.
Fair.
You went to a new layer.
Yeah.
I can't see him.
Jason just kind of like looks up where you guys all fell from,
Leah's just looking around.
like patiently waiting. Come on. At this point, you guys smell a really strange smell.
Do we see Stoonstay?
No, there's like this weird green cloudish that's floating through the portal you had fallen through.
Mm.
It smells horrible.
Oh, do I know that smell?
And you watch as a stinky little kobold floats through his stinking cloud.
I catch him.
You catch the little fart.
Clever little thing.
Oh, you had me worried
Okay,
for a
that's
moment.
fine.
I did it, boss.
You did so good, Jumbo.
You notice he's got a very serious wound in his chest. He did get hit.
Oh no.
Oh, on this layer.
Ferris,
Yes.
can you
Yep.
heal my lizard?
Checking.
You look, he's got like a gaping chest wound from one of these creatures.
Give it a medicine check. See if there's anything I can tell about it. If it's just, is it curable? Has it got any kind of poison or anything into it?
You should be able to, like, a cure wounds would heal it. It's just like something put its fist into his chest.
Okay, I just make sure there wasn't some sort of like demonic poison or some shit going on.
Not that you can see. It looks like he just got hit.
Okay. Let's see. I've got 2 upcasts.
Let's see what you risked our lives for.
Where is my button?
And while he's doing that, Ari's going to take a look around, see if she can see Sunthei anywhere.
As you go to heal, nothing happens. It doesn't consume a spell slot, but nothing happens.
Something's preventing my magic from working.
You also notice at this point, the little kid looks slightly confused. The cat's also no longer here.
I'm gonna pet down his snout and try to cast life transference.
Nothing happens.
It's not healing. It's just it's moving life energy.
No magic works here.
Oh. Okay.
Can I manifest my echo?
Say with that healing.
I don't believe your echo is is it magical?
It depends on who you ask.
With that medicine
I'll
check I made, could I have
double-check it.
bandaged him good enough?
You could definitely use it. So yeah, you could bandage him up at least. He's not like, he's just really, really hurt and kind of bleeding, but you could give him like typical first aid. And it should help to some extent.
So the first sentence is magically manifest an echo of yourself. So yeah, it's magic.
No echo.
Concerning.
Allie looks petrified. I
Wait,
know.
can she still shift? Or oh no, that's a race ability, not a magic ability.
Um,
All right, let's see what you risked our lives for.
I've heard of this place. Oh no.
I'm looking. What is this place?
She kind of like, you watch as she kind of like tries to get some elevation and look around a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
She tries to cast a couple spells. Nothing works. Shh. This is a very, very bad place to be. This lair used to belong to a demon called the Orcus.
My favorite.
Yeah.
This is Thanatos. And that's where we'll pause for tonight.
We don't get to see what we risked our lives for.
Oh, yeah, we'll do that part too. We'll do that on stream before we cut off. Okay, so we got, it was 17? Or
Yeah.
no, what was it? Yeah, 17?
Yeah, because Solomon's like, okay, what do we risk our lives for?
All right.
Also, I came back just in time to hear something about a Thanos. What did I miss?
Or the layer we are on is called Thanatos.
This lair used to
Oh,
belong
okay.
to Orcus.
Okay. So,
Oh.
you find a few things.
Mm-hmm.
Leah,
Mhm.
you find that visor that you had taken. Are you going to identify this stuff for them as you kind of go through it?
I
How?
don't have identify.
Oh, yeah, you don't have it.
And
Magic
it's
doesn't
also a
work here.
magic spell.
Yeah, see, I got to remember my own stuff too. So you find a visor. So there's a good picture for everyone to look at. So that's the one that Leah had got with telekinesis.
Ooh, fun one.
Other than that, there are two gems. Actually, no, the gems were with him, so those aren't there. There is a ring.
What does the ring look like? Let's see. Oh, fun ring.
Shiny.
Yeah, Solomon's just picking up the stuff. He might just throw it at Ali.
There is a. Where did that? Do.
It's fun knowing what all these are.
Isn't it though? Sometimes
I have
Mhm.
no idea what any of this is.
it's all good. Better that way sometimes.
Mhm.
That one go. I think that's the right one. Nope. I just had it. Oh, there it is. Wait, no, that's the rod. There's a rod. The rod looks totally out of place. It has a butterfly on top of it.
Mhm.
Looks very Fey-like. And the last one. Where'd that go? Oh, what's it doing? There it goes. Do. I just saw it. Where'd it go? Come on. Swear to God, I just saw this thing. Oh, that's why. Wrong quality. The last item you find is a cloak. I know I have a picture for this. Nope. Apparently it does not want to give me the picture. So a cloak, a rod, a ring, and the visor are what you collect from your wonderful boy.
So there's 3 items that are on the floor.
Also, was I able to find Sunthe at all? Or?
You guys were there for half an hour. I would have wandered off. We'll deal with that later.
You don't see Cynthia at the moment. Had.
Had.
We'll get to that next week. Don't worry.
Yep.
So do you want to do anything with those items right now, or hold for now?
Solomon would have picked up, I guess, the ring. Ali is wearing a robe, right?
Ali is tapped out on magical items.
I'm putting these dope ass goggles on.
No, like she's wearing robes.
Do we have time for me to like identify them and stuff?
If you could.
Magic worked. And Ali would also inform you, because Ali actually does know this plane to some extent. The extraplanar effects of Thanatos that I made up, because I felt they fit. Since Orcus is gone, I had to make it a little bit more fun. No type of healing can take place within this plane. If you die, you are immediately turned into an undead, and no resurrection magic works. Magic does not work, and it is always night.
Fun.
Oh, so I really looked out with those 2 hit points, huh?
Yeah, so you lucked out with that by a lot.
Yeah.
So the reason why your legs look different...
Oh, no, you told me.
Okay, good. Yeah. That's the only reason you could heal, is for that reason. So yeah.
Yeah, Solomon's gonna pick up the ring and toss it to Ali. Just remember what that almost cost.
I don't want it. She puts it in her pocket.
When Ali mentions that magic doesn't work here, I quickly test conjuring up some fire, and I assume no result.
Nothing.
Okay, let's not stick around here. Where's the... Oh, no.
We should let the small one rest, the child says.
You know, that is great wisdom coming from a fellow small one.
He nods. He kind of like pushes a bunch of little sticks on the ground together. And you watch as he pulls a shining little orb out of his pocket of light, and it kind of floats around, and it floats over to the sticks, and it lights them on fire. And then it goes back to me, puts it back in his pocket.
Just kind of sit down Jambo next to the fire.
That's much better. Your friend is in a lot of trouble.
Oh, which one?
Points at Jambo. He just picks the little butterfly rod off the ground and hands it over to Jambo. Here, play with that. Look, butterfly wings. He kind of plays with the butterfly wings, and then you just watch Jambo pass out.
Still breathing?
For now.
And that's where we're going to call it.
We can't stay here very long.
All right there.
Yep.
Thanks for sticking around, everybody.
Thanks for hanging out, and we'll catch y'all tomorrow night for some Grimdark action. Have a good night.
Heck yeah.
Have a good one.
Happy night, everybody.
Rimbo.
Bye.
Bye.